Try to teach the kids that everything we have, somebody had to come up with the idea. You know, otherwise we'd be standing out in the yard, cold, naked, and hungry.
So we'd finished with our meetings in Florida, and I got an email from a teacher at Brooks County High School here, Don Morgan. And he said, hey, I know you're coming up I-75. My kids are doing some fantastic stuff in biodiesel and other technology areas. So come on by, and that's what we're doing. He's going to show us around. Welcome to the Drive for Innovation.
Thank you.
So this is a fantastic classroom. Over here is like the classroom part.
Right.
And then over here is like the fun part,
right,
where you have all sorts of projects, all sorts of computers. Tell us about what goes on here.
You know, we do a lot of different things. I try to teach the kids that everything we have, somebody had to come up with the idea. You know, otherwise we'd be standing out in the yard, cold, naked, and hungry. And they have to understand that process, that everything we have and everything we're going to have comes up from somebody's idea. And it's not always the Albert Einsteins or the Henry Fords or Nikola Teslas or anything like that. Sometimes it's just average people.
So what's Stephen working on here? This is a VEX robot?
Right. Stephen is working on his VEX robotic for the competition. Each year it's a different game they do. This one they have to pick these and these up and put them in some holders, and it's timed 2 minutes and 20 seconds. This is our first batch of biodiesel. Just a few days ago it looked like that. That's nasty used dirty cooking oil from the restaurants around town.
How do you teach that failure is important?
It's kind of hard, and it depends on the class, it depends on the kid, because so many kids fail at something, they say, I can't do that. You know, and the only thing I tell them is that, look, there's two things I know I can't do. I cannot fly, and I cannot birth babies. I'm not equipped for either one. You know, anything else, I can pretty much do if I put my mind to it. You know, and once they get over that fear of failure, then it's okay. One of my first projects that my freshman, or my foundations class does, is cardboard chairs. And they build a chair, certain specifications, certain height, and all this stuff out of nothing but cardboard. And Stephen, what's the main specification on that?
He falls, he fails, or you fail.
If I fall, you fail. That's what I tell them. And I've never fallen. There's been some I wouldn't sit on. But I've had some that did work pretty good, that I could sit on and pick my feet up and jump up and down, and then I realized, man, this ain't nothing but cardboard.
Now, if you're on this path, like Stephen is, do you have every year? Do you have a project or a number of projects that you have to do throughout the year as part of that program?
We have some that we do as a class. Some have been ongoing type thing from class to class because it takes so long. And then there's some that as we grow into this new pathway, that will be an annual thing. And one of them is our Electrothon racer. But it's battery powered, usually 1 horse, 1.5 horsepower, 24 volt endurance racer. How far can you go in 1 hour on one charge?